Hi, it's Kevin. I'm back again with another YouTube video. It's gonna be my second one, believe it or not. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you how I wash and wax just a quarter pin on my front car. I'm gonna show you how it turns out, and hopefully it turns out really good and you like it. Put some of this Black Magic Wet Shine. Don't have to use a whole lot of that.
A little bit of water in this bucket with that soap right there.
I'm only doing this front quarter panel, so we don't need a whole lot. So I got a microfiber sponge just for washing vehicles, and I also got this long one. It's a wet drip dry, I think is what they call it, and it comes with the rod and it actually extends, so it really makes it nice when you're doing the roof of your car. But I'm going to use a sponge today. I might use this a little bit just to show you, because it does pretty much the same thing. But if you look, you'll see how dirty this is. See that right there? And then I'm going to use this for my wax, and it is Black Magic Waterless Car Wash and Detail. I'll put that off to the side. And then after I put that wax on and wipe it off, then I'm going to use this buffer just for waxing. So let's get at it. Usually what I'll do, and I forgot to do it, I should have done it first, but I'll go ahead. So I'll wet this section. So after I wet that down, I use my sponge right here, and we're going to clean this all off. And it's better, I like doing it by hand like this. It's a lot better than the car washes or anything else. It really don't take that long to do. You can see how that gets it nice and clean. But I'm not going to do all of it. I might do a little bit on the door so you can see what that brush does. But I'm going to do this one by hand. I do like that other one though, just for like the roof of the car. And what I do is I do a section at a time, and then I spray it off right away. That way it doesn't leave streaks or any dirt spots. It looks a lot better right there, just like that. The sun is going down. It's a little bit later in the evening, but you can still tell a huge difference. Now I'm going to use this one too. And what I'll do is I'll do it like right in here, just so you can see. But I want to leave that so you can really tell the difference. Tighten that up a little bit there. Tighten that up. Get that nice and wet and soapy right there, and you'll see this works just as well. And you don't have to get on your knees with this one. Don't mind the dent in the door right here. I think that was my son that did that, but I'm not sure. He'll say no, but I don't buy it. You know what it's like to have 19-year-old kids. So now I'll spray this off. See, even me wetting that, it still didn't take that dirt off right there, because that's the spot I left for everybody to see. So that's all done right there. That makes a huge difference right there. Really nice looking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this microfiber towel. If you watched my first video, you'll know that I used it also. So what now I'm going to do, I did it for my rims. But here we're going to dry it off. We're not going to rub back and forth. We're just going to use it like a chamois. If you don't know what a chamois is, well, look it up. But it's like a yellow meshing like this right here. And they use these for drying a car also. But I like this fiber towel a lot better. So you can still see it's still a little wet, still a little damp. There's a little bit of streaks. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my Blackmagic waterless carb wax and detail. And with this stuff, all we're going to do is we're just going to spray it on, and then we're going to wipe it off. We'll see how she looks. I probably used more than what you need to use, but I'll try to keep my vehicles looking pretty nice. I let that soak a little bit. It's going to drip a little, so that's probably long enough, but I'm going to take this towel again. I want to make sure that it's not wet, so it might be a good idea to have two of them. I have another one somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at, but now I'm going to dry it off. You notice I didn't rub real hard or anything like that, or scrub it. And why I didn't do that, if you don't have one of these buffers, of course you can use the rag and use a little bit of elbow grease, and it'll take you a little bit longer, and you could do it that way. Me, I picked up this pretty reasonable. I mean, you can get really good ones, but I picked mine up. It's pretty reasonable. It's not a real expensive one, but all I tell you is to be careful on the RPMs that you get on one, because you can get some like this that are on a drill, and the RPMs, it can get so bad that yes, it'll shine your vehicle, but it could also take the paint off your car. So be very careful. So I'm going to turn this on. I'll show you what it does. All it does is vibrate like that. It's like just elbow grease. So we're going to use this, and we'll see how she looks after I get done. It won't take very long. And you don't push. Very little pressure. Very, very little. Again, like I said, the sun's going down. And by the way, if you don't live in Arizona, I think we do have the prettiest sunsets. See how this looks right here. You see, I really haven't even really put any pressure or anything on that at all. I mean, seriously, that's all I'm doing right there. Now I'll get another rag just to wipe it down real quick, and I'll show you. You use this orange fiber cloth right here, and I'm just going to buff it a little bit harder to get a little bit better shine. I like that other thing, you really don't have to, but again, I really like to see it shine. There you go. Now you can tell the difference between this section and this section here. Huge difference, huge. And all I used was this Blackmagic Wet Shine car wash. Then I used the detail one. I used this rag, which is a fiber cloth. I used the orange one, same as that one, except for it's a little bit smaller. Then I used my buffer for the wax. And that's it. That's all I used. Come a little closer. So now if you look in here, you can actually see your reflection. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like with a thumbs up. Have a great day. Thank you.